There's a charity game. Hi. There's a charity game on the 18th, and I can't remember where. Come out to it if you're in Manchester. It would be good.
We're rolling, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Right. Welcome. Go on then. Go on then.
Welcome back to Headscon. Stephen Howson, Ashley Williams.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. It is as bright in person as it looks on the lens. Where did we start today? Time. I was late. Big news. Really late this time. Still not big news. Where are we going? Are you going to do a monologue rant again about the week? Happy that your team actually won.
Yeah, against the worst team in the league.
This is really weird because you was more happier with the hate watching than actually just watching your team win.
Hate watching gives me real dopamine. United almost sent me to sleep last night.
Okay. Was it a crap game? I didn't watch any footy last night.
What'd you do?
It's a long story. Did something quite good, but I'm not ready to delve into it.
Is it heroin?
No, it wasn't heroin. But wasn't close to that sort of situation. But
is it a new hobby?
No, it's to do with the kids.
Oh, okay.
So that was that.
Okay.
If you want, I can go through a full... No, I can't do that, actually. Scrap that.
Okay. So, yeah, United play against the worst team in the league. Go behind twice. Do eventually get the win over the line.
Can I just say that I know that they went behind twice because you was writing in capital letters in the group a lot. So that was buzzing up. So I knew it weren't going well at times. I knew something was off because the capital letters and expletives was telling me something's wrong with the... But then when I got out of my own meeting, it was like 4-2 or whatever it was. It was 4-2. And I was like, I wonder what's the problem? With all that aggression that you needed to get out.
Onana drops a clanger, which he's been good for a good few months now, hasn't he? So that was a bit disappointing.
But it's all right, though.
No, it is all right. We got
what goalie doesn't do?
We got there in the end. And it was a makeshift 11. Casemiro centre-half, Mainu, Ericsson midfield. Mayhem. Absolute mayhem. But we live to fight another day. We got Burnley.
Newcastle lost. So that was good for you.
I don't know anymore. I don't try not to look at the league.
Been a good week for you, apart from probably like Arsenal, hasn't it?
Arsenal being a bit good. Or was it Cole Palmer FC not turning up?
A bit of both, I think. I did watch that game, actually. And weird because Chelsea that played against Everton, I think, the week before.
Yeah.
Non-existent. So how much of that is Chelsea being crap?
Yeah,
or is it
unpredictably
Arsenal
crap,
being
yeah.
good?
But I think Arsenal have been the best team this year. Weirdly, I don't think they're going to win the league.
Across the board, across the whole, of the course of the season, you say Arsenal have been the best team consistently, out of all teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think they're going to get it done. It'll be close, but I don't think they're going to get it done because City just decide to just grind wins out. They got that ability.
The only thing that worries me about that is we all say that, and then there will be one time when they don't, when they decide it's too late. But they're still in the position of strength.
Yeah. I do think Arsenal have been the best team across the board. It's just the fans. I hate them. I hate them, Ash.
Do you like Liverpool fans?
No. I'm liking the downfall of Liverpool, though.
What's happening there?
Well, Klopp bollocksed it, didn't he?
It has back. I remember sitting here and on every other thing that we all spoke about at the time and going, does this galvanise or is it going to go against them?
It could go either way.
And in hindsight, it's gone against them massively, hasn't it?
Why not just tell the board, even maybe don't tell the players? Do you owe them that? I don't know if you do.
No. I just think we made it all about him mid-season when he didn't need to. And either way, I would still say that, if they was winning the league now, I would still say you still made it all about you mid-season.
Yeah, because how many back pages have we seen where it's like Klopp, Summit?
He's just way bigger than the players at the minute.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think that's ever a good thing, is it?
You could argue Fergie was.
I would say that, yeah, but he's now also,
Pep
and Pep's the other one, maybe. But I think they do it in the right way, and it obviously works for them.
Yeah.
And not to say it hasn't worked for Klopp, but this season it has been real Kloppish, isn't it? For obvious reasons. So it's Klopp.
Carragher's come out and said he thinks that Liverpool have overperformed this year. Like, this is about a month ago, this team was going for a quad, for starters. with the best centre half in the world, best goalkeeper in the world, best manager in the world, best fucking fans in the world, best midfielder or best winger in the Premier League. On what basis
is he saying that? Because of you just didn't read it anymore, did you? Read the headline and
bang that one. We'll talk about that later.
Talk about it, but we don't know what he said, so we don't need to.
We're going to take out that little bit that he said and then extrapolate on that what we think. So Jamie Carragher was wrong. And even if he clarified it himself, don't care.
So Liverpool are shit the bed.
Yeah, there's Van Dijk's fucking wins the League Cup and's like, what did he tweet? They said I was done or something, didn't they? And then Trent, 1 out of 4, hungry for more, starving by now. Like,
you should just not say nothing, should you? Just don't say it and just play, and then give it.
Post your photo of the trophy and go.
At the end, you could give it as much as you want. Then.
Yeah.
Have a Jack Grealish summer all you want once you've done it.
Do you know what? Yeah. If you win the treble, I actually got a little bit more respect for you if you just go. I'm not going back in.
I'll be in late.
Yeah. How late? Like I don't know, 2025 or something. Just maybe. Because Dwight York never really stopped partying. He had a pretty good 2000, but after that he was like, yeah, whatever.
Party central. I
respect it. I respect it.
What were we talking about? This is my attention span. I'd gone somewhere and then... Oh, Antony. We kind of covered it on Monday. But did you see Neil Maupay's tweet or comment?
Yeah, even I wouldn't have done that.
I liked him now. Now I like him. That's how quickly I can change. So, hated him. Now I like him. From that. That's what I wanted to tell you. That Neil Maupay's sound lad. Are
you inviting him on then?
If he wants to come on. If he wants to come on, that's fine.
Who would you bring on to beef?
I would have brought on Maupay, but now he's sound, which is also annoying me that he commented that, because I thought it was a really good comment. He acknowledged the fact... It's a bit of
personality. I don't mind that shithousery. I think them kind of players, you love them when they're in your team, and you're meant to hate them if they're not.
But you know what I loved about it? That he acknowledged that he's a bell. That's basically what he did, wasn't it? He went, I'm a bell, but I'm not that big of a bell.
That.
Yeah.
Because he's basically phrased it by going, obviously I'm a bell.
And that's what I loved about it.
Yeah, I got time for that.
And Antony is a bigger bell for that. And his comment was really... I reckon it took him about 7 seconds to write out. Someone went, you've got to just say something like a knob. And he went, all right, well, someone was giving a bit of grief to someone, so I did that. Don't cut it still.
Grow up.
Antony.
Yeah, grow up. Or 2 foot the fucker. Do it proper.
He's not going to, is he?
Do you know what I mean?
Do you think is he the worst? He's definitely the worst signing of... When did he sign? Last season. Could he be like... What did they pay for him? 80?
Cash.
So is he the worst signing ever? In the Premier League's history? But for the amount of money you paid for him and what you've got on the return...
I think there's a case you can make for it.
Off the top of my head, that's got to be one of the worst.
Mudrik's been pretty shit, but you see something that there's a footballer
You feel like he's going to get good at some point.
Pepe was shit. Similar
there's that one as well, yeah.
That was...
Yeah.
That was like, did we put an extra 0 on that?
That was a bad one. The Pepe one rivals Antony, probably.
Outside of that, though, Sancho, because of how it's gone, but
no, I don't put
the player's worthy of it.
Yeah, not that. It's not like it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different. It's gone west for a reason, not like he's just incapable of playing football to the level that you think for the money you paid for him.
Yeah. And before anyone goes, 12 million Everton bought me for, so that don't count. We're not talking 80. I never cut my ears to a team in a different league. He's the worst signing in the Premier League history, I said it. Antony. And he's going to get no better, let me tell you that. He's not going to go and work hard in the off-season. Bust his nuts in the pre-season. It feels like there's a bit of a having himself vibe with him, doesn't it? Where he's like, the issue isn't me. Like, there was a rumour, which could be bollocks, because this is how these things are. There was a rumour that he kicked off... Are you trying to get a job at the Metro? No. Okay, well, you're just talking about rumours anyway, go on. Yeah, they wouldn't have even said it was a rumour. They just said it like fact, yeah. Okay. There was a rumour that... And I even phrased it by saying it could be bollocks. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Which is 3 times more than they'd have ever said.
that he kicked off with Ten Hag about him not starting, like just a couple of weeks ago.
When should he start a game?
Well, never is the answer, but if that's true, like I don't know what you do. Do you sit him down with an arm around him, probably like a cup of hot chocolate?
Well, you would have
and be
already
like,
done.
"Let me just
You would have
watch
already
this."
done the analysis videos of showing him where he's shit and asked for more. And at this point now, I'm blanking him every day. He's not there. Where do you sell him to? Who wants him?
What we needed to have done is we needed to send all the boys, like get Rio, get Evra, do like a big charm offensive over to Saudi Arabia and be like travelling salesmen trying to sell milkshake machines over to Saudi Arabia, like knocking on doors, shaking hands, kissing babies with brochures of like Antony and stuff.
Just spinning on the ball low.
Yeah. That with like a good funky house tune to it.
Just to try and to recoup some of that
This
money.
is a bit of you, this. I can see Antony in here, in his Lambo,
I
coming
think
at
they'd
training.
go for it as well. They'd be like, it's a...
Night out with Patrice Evra, he's like, ha ha, this guy. Yeah, and he'd be like, yeah, sign there, boom.
If you don't land in Saudi, you fucked that.
Yeah, because where else is he going?
You've spewed the money.
Where else is he going? Like, seriously.
There's no
Chef
one
Wednesday?
they wouldn't take him.
They can't afford his dough.
Really bad signing, really bad.
Do you think he's on? Do you think the Coventry team is on the same as him a week?
I heard, again, rumour, fact, whatever you want to call it, that the whole team's budget is less than his.
I could buy that.
Which is just...
If you said it confidently to me, if you sat there and went, like, so pause, Coventry on less than him as total.
Believable.
Yeah.
And even if it's in the same region, it's just... And if it's not, like, what are you doing anyway? It has to be him as well, doesn't it? It's just like...
Do you know what? I don't even know if I'm accepting it if you scored a hat-trick in that game.
No, you're not accepting it at all. But especially not... It's like a double whammy blow, isn't it?
Like, you were the worst player in a United shirt. The mascot did more than you when we walked onto the pitch holding his
Do you know
hand.
what would have been funny if one of the Coventry players just ran and two-footed him at that moment, ran down from the halfway line and just took him out? Bollocks to it. Thinking, whatever.
Anyway, they had the big day out, didn't they? They were all fucking feeling themselves
Cov or you lot?
34,000 turned up at Wembley with your fucking flags. Meanwhile, they played against Hull the other night. There's about 11 people there. Massive.
Always does, like, bother me that a little bit. Like, even the Stockport game that we was at last year in the playoff final. And to be fair, Stockport sell out, so it's a bit different. But that's Carlisle then. How are you averaging 7,000? Don't quote me on it. But then you can go and get 30 plus.
Not only that, Coventry were quote tweeting them videos and stuff of themselves going, look at us, wouldn't you rather be us than calling United plastic, meanwhile 75,000 at United.
What do you mean? Wouldn't you rather be us than who?
Than United. Because aren't we a much better fan base because we support a shit team? No.
No,
when you turn up for one fucking game and then 9 of you are at the Rico the following week, fucking shut up. Same with them fucking bells. Newcastle last year, having themselves.
Here he goes.
Look how good a fucking fan base we are.
Just getting going, aren't you?
Fucking dicks. Newcastle are a shit fan base. One-town teams. If you are a one-town team...
Incorrect. Swansea's fan base, very good.
Yeah, you've got to say that.
They are, though. But, sorry, I stopped the rant, didn't I? And we all love that, because you was getting going again with it.
Leeds, Newcastle,
What fan base do you like, then, that's not United, somebody else? So, who do you think's like their
Red Star Belgrade.
Who's a knob?
I hate everyone, Ash. How don't you know this yet? I hate everyone, including us.
What about like Fulham who just go and they just...
Fulham. Kid 90-odd fucking quid. We're playing a cottage, shut up, get in the river.
It's such a nice away game to play in though, you know.
I bet it is.
It's so nice.
I bet it is.
It's peaceful.
I bet they have like fucking picnic shit wrapped
it's
up
lovely.
for you.
Like,
there's like the hamper out there. It's all made of wicker.
It's the closest a football player will get to like playing tennis at Wimbledon. Do you know what I mean? It's nice. Like they actually like you.
It's lovely, yeah.
You can take a throw in, and
they're not abusing
they're
you.
all right. Yeah, you might even get the odd compliment.
Got a really good game today, Ash, when you beat us.
They don't sound like someone from Sesame Street. Who did he sound like then? Who's it, Elmo or someone? Doesn't that like Elmo is down there?
They're all fucking Elmos. Chelsea can fuck off. Arsenal can definitely fuck off.
This is...
Crystal Palace and your drum, you can fuck off.
I think we should move on from away team fan bases.
Oh, just everyone fuck off. England fans, you can fuck off. What's wrong? We're all right. I will say this. A lot of fucking mullets, lads. What's going on there?
Like a mullet in Wales.
Don't they? Do you know what? Oldham and Wales, same gaff.
What? Oldham?
Oldham.
Nah, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. It's the same place. I can see where you're coming from, but no.
Of Giacomo clothing and mullets.
What?
But I like the way.
This is so judgmental
all the fans
today.
I've met, here's what I'm going to go. I'm going to go. South Korea, they're number 1. Senegalese are number 2. We'll put Argentina 3, but I'm not telling you why. And then 4, Wales.
That is a massive, massive thing for them. Like, I think that's up there with their biggest accomplishments. The
So
Welsh
it was like
fan base.
the Euros that you played in, and then Ste liking them.
Yeah,
Rated them
literally.
4th.
Yeah, I can't tell you how big of a thing that is because like, all the things that I know that he does literally like, he's never said it out loud. So the fact that he said it is quite a big deal. Like all the people in this room, he probably likes. That's why we're all around. But he would never tell you. Probably
Like at the Euros,
you don't
who am I
tell
looking
Janine,
forward
do you?
to?
You don't tell Janine, do you?
Yeah, I like her. She's all right. She'll stay around.
She's all right.
Dutch fans. I don't think I've seen Dutch fans at a tournament yet. I know I'm dressed like one. I wouldn't mind seeing Dutch fans.
Did I tell you when I landed in Qatar and the Dutch fans landed at the same time? It was funny. So imagine the scenes: me and Michael Richards waiting at the thing.
Is he laughing for no reason?
Yeah, and then Gary Neville's over there, dead serious for no reason. Mike Dean's over there.
He's wounded because
he's just standing still.
He's a minute behind on where he needed to be.
He was just waiting for his bag. He needed, I don't know, wanted to do research on one or something. Michael's having a good time, whatever. And I kid you not, there was a ramp, right? And we could hear noise. So everyone's like looking. And I swear down to you, there was a man at the front and then orange behind, Rude Hullet.
All right.
On his own, walking
like
in front of a plane of orange.
Do you reckon they coordinated it where there's like, Rude, you go first?
Yeah, 100. Well, I'm guessing he was in first class, so he got off the plane first. But it was like something from a film, and he was embracing it. His arms were wide open.
I wish
it was brilliant.
Could have missed it.
It was a good moment because it was just like
we've landed
you
at
couldn't make.
We've landed at a World Cup, haven't we?
And, well, that was the only time in the whole World Cup I felt like I was at a World Cup. When
Really?
the Dutch fans turned up, yeah.
Me and Ronnie walked through the train station next to Lusail, and all the Croatian fans were wearing Arab dress, but with Croatian like Czech pattern on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, because that was like the first or second day that we was there. Was there the opening game, or did they play on the opening day?
No, it might have been the second day.
And that was when I was like, oh man, yeah, we're having
Yeah.
it. And then also when I went to a Brazil game, don't know why. Brazil, you're at a tournament, aren't you? And you're playing Brazil.
Yeah, but there was many a game where you didn't know the game was on.
Really?
No, I'm just saying and the stadium atmosphere was shite as well. Yeah, it was good. You are the first person I know that's been to Qatar and said it was good.
I had the best time.
You, with the Senegalese fans, was great. One game. Right, all the other games.
What?
I'm going to piss off people from Qatar now.
Don't worry about that. We're not going back. There was fucking England, America. There was bells dressed like George Washington behind us, going absolutely turbo in the big tent gaff. What was that called?
I'm not having it. I'm not.
Right.
I weren't having it. I'm looking for way more in Germany.
England,
let
France.
me tell you.
That was a good atmosphere. Oh, France, Morocco. Oh my God.
England, France was a good atmosphere.
It was.
How?
Morocco, France was like a fucking home game for Morocco when I was with
Moroccan fans were good there. But England, France.
Yeah, it was good.
So the England fans couldn't drink. So the England fans didn't smash nothing up for starters. What were the French doing? Just
just
annoying. Get out with that shit. I want way more atmosphere in Germany.
Uruguayans were shit. I had to go and get in with the South Koreans because that was fucking well dry.
You have to get in with fans for all the time.
Because what am I going to do? Sit here bored?
So I was at the game, but it was on the opposite side of the stadium. When you went round and you got in the Senegalese fans, which you did, so we have video evidence. Don't know how you got in there. What was their reaction to you?
What, this random white dude with blue eyes?
Yeah.
Clearly not
Just
Senegalese.
in the mix with us. Did they even bat an eyelid?
Yeah, one guy was like, where are you going? I'm like, in there.
No, but I mean, the actual fans, did they just continue?
Was like, what you doing? I think it was like maybe a I don't know, a supporters club or a band or do a group that had organised to be where they were.
Yeah.
And if everyone don't know what we're on about, you should, because the camera never left them. Did it?
Google Senegalese fans.
Yeah, and I'm in there. Was that England? It was the England game, wasn't it?
The footage of you in there must be on a video.
Yeah, I put one of my vlogs.
One of yours or something.
So I went down, so they spanned about 3 rows of stairs on the way down, and they were in the aisle and everything. The first one I went down, a guy put his hand on my chest and was like, So like, obviously this is whatever this group is.
Did you fold him up?
Huh?
Did you fold him up?
No, I went back up, went across a bit, went down the next one.
Okay.
In we go.
And then you was in.
That's what me and Ronnie did with the South Korean fans. We ended up on South Korean TV. The guy that used to play...
Ronnie didn't look out of place there, did he at all?
With South Korea. Yeah, he's blended right in. There was a geezer that used to play for Arsenal, I can't remember his name, South Korean footballer, used to play for Arsenal, was in front of us.
It's unlike you to not have a fact straight off the tongue.
I can't remember his name, and it's I'm going to get close to it, but fuck it up, and it's going to sound bad, so I'm not going to bother.
Don't do it.
Yeah. So we was right behind him, we didn't realise, and I could see he was being filmed, but then it was like loads of people had messaged us like, you two fuckers are on telly in Korea.
I'm surprised that you're saying the World Cup was a good atmosphere.
I enjoyed it.
We would go days without seeing a football shirt. Like, is there a World Cup on it? Bizarre.
Where was you going?
We was based, honestly, in Oman, basically, somewhere. It was nuts. We were very far away from the action.
Well, I was in Lusail, right? So, I mean, the final was a bit rough because, like, we couldn't go anywhere. And they kept blocking off all sorts of roads with us as well. So it was like getting home was always a bit of a pain in the arse.
Playing football for like 20 years and then starting to go to stadiums, that's how I feel every time. Like going to Old Trafford. I don't understand. Just people walking the road across by the DFS and that. What's happening? Thousands. This is a road where people can go 60.
I'm trying to think of other games that we went to. I was pretty happy with it. I went to England, Iran. That was pretty crap. Crap
Atmosphere. Crap atmosphere. We want more in the Euros.
I absolutely want more. Who are we supporting?
Albania. I've kind of told you early. If Wales don't make it to Albania.
Why Albania?
Why not?
Okay.
Who are you going for?
Germany.
Oh, yeah. Why?
I look German, for one.
Do you?
Yeah, not tell you what, enjoying the World Cup.
Do now. You got a hat on.
Oh, I had the Germany away shirt on. A guy came up to me, just fucking sprechen Sie Deutsch the fuck out of me.
Das in die and all that.
And I was like,
Ich bin in.
I don't speak German, mate. And then this is embarrassing. And I've said this before, like, but he just flipped into like flawless English.
Yeah, they can all do it.
And I was like, I feel bad.
Take the piss. Do you know how many people, like families, will stop, especially in like North Wales, and just start speaking Welsh?
To you?
Yeah, and I'm like,
do you know any Welsh apart from Headloo?
Apart from the national anthem and the 5 words that we all know, like Headloo, and then they're just looking.
Do you
at me
know
and
man
I'm
on
like,
in Welsh? I feel like you should have learned man on.
Nah, why? Because nobody speaks Welsh in the national. It's not like the national team.
Even Owen.
Welsh. Who?
Even Owen.
There's a couple like Joe Allen can, Owen Tudor Jones could, Ben Davies can. So it's the same ones that like. So
Did
Joe
they
Allen,
ever chat shit about you in Welsh?
Possibly, I wouldn't know. They don't, but they never speak it. But like, it's the same ones that have to go and do the Welsh interview every time for S4C.
Yeah, Owen's got a job for life, hasn't he?
Yeah, there's only so many people that speak it, but they assume. So they come and assume that I can speak Welsh.
You say it's just a couple of parts. It's like the valleys in the north, and then it's just like.
Yeah, no, just up north really.
Really, is it that localised?
Yeah, I think obviously there's more, and it's a good thing if you can speak the language because there's jobs available. But then when I go like, sorry, I don't speak. I don't speak Welsh. Sorry. then they get the picture, and then they just say it in English anyway. So whatever.
I'd love to be. I know you're. So I haven't watched one of Ash's games. You got a kid from Spain playing for you, who you have to speak to in Spanish. You don't speak English.
He can. So there you go. He's picked up English. Like when was that? Maybe January.
Yeah.
I can have full conversation with him in English now.
It's embarrassing, isn't it?
It is easier for me to shout instructions in Spanish, but he can, like how quick kids can pick up languages. Let's move off football a little bit because that's a good segue into the Uber that I just drove in.
All right, let's go.
Right, Radio 2. Add parents. This is a thing. I don't know. Like you're a parent, I didn't know this was a thing. Honestly, I've got 3 kids. They had a whole segment on giving children, your kids, alcohol and why that it's okay.
Well, hang on.
Lots of people phoning in.
I have a lot of questions on this.
Me too.
Are we talking that Bell because he's 17? Because that's one thing.
No. So there's a woman had called in to say she's got like a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old.
What?
They have a glass of wine. They have a glass of wine with dinner.
Don't.
Another woman said that she had a smaller child. She described it? I don't know how she's, but like basically like a finger amount, bopped it in. I'd missed the start of it because I had my headphones on, and then I'd kind of heard it, so I was like, oh, what is going on here? So then listened to it the rest of the way in, and it was just loads of parents debating if it's a really bad or really good, and I was like, is this a thing? I obviously thought that it's not, it's illegal, I thought.
Well, what?
Is it?
Yeah.
I presume.
No, I'm pretty sure, I bet if I asked my nana, she'd be like, oh yeah, like he dipped the dummy in brandy or something, he goes straight to sleep.
I think that was
They're
going
drunk
with it.
now, right? That's what's just up, you just drunk them.
Radio 2. BBC Radio 2 are discussing this, so I feel like we're free to discuss it.
A Blue Wicked, when they're 14, one.
A hooch.
Probably not going to harm them, right? Or like, we've all got a photo with a toddler tasting a beer, I'm pretty sure. Everyone's got one of those. But no one's going and getting a rounding.
I don't know,
and being
apparently.
Like, she's only on half because she's 5. Like, you know what I mean?
Apparently, there's 5-year-olds in Oldham that drink sake with their lunch. I don't get it.
Sake?
Don't know.
Cultured. That's fucking wild, Ash.
Well, it was a whole topic, and I just thought, this is Radio 2, and this could easily be on our show. So they've obviously lost their melon over at BBC Radio 2.
But they sound like they're having it, and the pair of bells
we're the normal ones.
That's not normal.
We're the normal ones all of a sudden. I wanted to ask
I
you.
feel uncomfortable. I don't want to be the normal one. I want to be the outlier.
I don't understand.
I like living on the edge.
I don't understand. Like, do other people do that? It was a thing.
Blake to school with like a miniature of wine,
apparently,
and some grapes, and a bit of cheese.
Hip flask for when she's in reading and she needs a drink. She can just have a. It's normal, apparently.
So what's the rules, man? Like, you've got an 11-year-old who likes whiskey. You got a problem. Where does rum come into the mix?
I think that was something to do with what I'd missed. Is if you let them taste it early, there's a high chance they're not going to be an alcoholic later on.
What's it? Is it the rum skilling that? Is it Mormons in America where they're not allowed anything, but they get like a fortnight to go fucking turbo, so they kick the arse out of it? Is it rum skilling? Something like that. Ram skilling? Someone Google that.
Nobody's got. Where's
that Googler gone?
I know. Where's he? What is he doing?
Yeah, Google that.
Have you let some of your staff like eat lunch or something?
They're not allowed lunch.
That's what I mean. So what else he do? What could he be doing?
He had a holiday yesterday. Him. Ram skilling. Put Mormon. Break rumskilling or something like that. I'm in the ballpark.
So what? They don't do anything for 50 weeks of the year, and then they just.
No, they're not allowed to do anything ever. But then they hit like 18. Woohoo!
Oh, so just that one time.
Yeah.
But imagine they enjoyed themselves, which I'm sure they did. And
yeah,
then...
some do and don't come back. Go, oh my God, let's have it. But then, so that's obviously one extreme. The other extreme is.
He's got it, I think. Have you got it? No. There's nothing. You've made it up, or you've got the name wrong or something.
Mormon. Put Mormon Mad One.
that ain't
Mormon's going to Mad One. Like one. I'm gonna. I'll find it. Amish, it's Amish, not Mormons.
Oh, cut. See, now you're offending. You're offending people.
I was so close. It's called Rumspringa. For Amish youth, the Rumspringa normally begins at age 16 and ends when a youth chooses to be baptised in an Amish church.
Never.
Or leave the community.
So they wouldn't do it, would they?
That's pretty interesting, man. So they go, listen, you ain't allowed to do shit. You got to grow the beard without the tash. Don't know what that's all about. You got to wear the blue, and you got to like farm like it's 1805, right?
Speaking on this.
And then you go, however, now you're going to have a fortnight off to go New York City on a mad one. And then if you like, you can come back. Yeah. Where are you? Senor Frogs, Cancun, going all over the gaff. Am I coming back? I ain't coming back.
That is mad.
I just met a chick called Shanika with a booty lift. I'm not coming back.
We need some stats around that as well. We need to know how many do it and how many come back to get their baptism or whatever.
So what would we call it? So what's the expected baptisms of every of every Amish that leaves? There you go. There's a good one. Expected baptisms.
Someone in the
XPs.
comments will know something about this.
No. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I'm going to say, what percentage?
How have we got here?
Can we tech them?
No.
Or can we be like a mentor to the reality, to the real world?
No.
Ste and Ash's
we are not Louis
Ash
Theroux.
mentoring program, Amish mentoring program. We just take you on the fucking smash. This week, we're going to Ibiza with George and fucking, what's another, I don't know.
Is George an
anyone
Amish
know
name?
an Amish name? I don't know any Amish names.
You're so close to the deep water right now, honestly.
What percentage of Amish never return after Rumspringa?
So what's ChatGPT? Just gives you the answer instantly? Do you have to think
It's
about
like
it for a minute?
Google it's just... Rumspringa is a period during adolescence when Amish youth, particularly the more traditional communities, have an opportunity to experience a wide range of activities outside the community norm.
It sounds like Google.
Before deciding if they want to be baptised, 80 to 90% eventually decide to join the church and settle. Between 10 and 20% just fucking bounce.
Yeah, but I wonder how long.
Yeah.
The 80% have it off before. Like, do they do that at 16 and then at 84 say I've had enough now, I'm gonna come back?
Yeah, we need a window here.
Can't do
like
anymore.
6 to 8 weeks.
I've been
Within
in
6 to 8
Thailand like
weeks.
off me tits for 40 years. I'm coming back. It's getting hard work now. That is a bit mad. I didn't know that.
Isn't it mad, though?
Rasputin in Amish world, whatever it was. And that's why I say that this show's factual. And
People at home, some of them just learned some shit.
me too. I learned it with them. And I still, the thing is, we're not sure if you're anywhere near accurate on it, but we're going to go with it.
Well, you say it with a confidence and a bit of bass in your voice, and then...
As you said it, we're going to say that that's exactly what... And I'll go and tell people that now later on in the day, like, as a fact. Because that's basically what we all do, isn't it?
You're going to tell Vanessa in a bit. Do the Amish people just go and get off their
Well,
melons?
no, because I'll fuck it up. So I'll go back to... Who do you go with
Mormons.
first? Yeah, so I'll go back there somewhere, and then I'll call it the wrong name, and I'll get all the facts wrong and all that.
But tell her, dead confident.
But then that
gonna call you
person
a
tells
fucking
that
idiot.
person, and then that person, next thing you know, it just is what it is. Until someone Googles it and goes, it's incorrect.
Oh, I thought it was. Or they don't, and they update it because they think they got the real facts.
Or so then somebody enters it into Wikipedia, and then that's when it becomes the actual truth, even though it's not the actual truth. Have you seen how wild Wikipedia is? And people I've heard people on podcasts saying, I've been trying to get my Wikipedia changed and can't, because it's incorrect.
Brian Callen said him and Joe Rogan are brothers, but they're not.
That's mad. Should we edit? Can we? How do you do it? You must have the technology.
You've got a Wikipedia. I think you have to have a Wikipedia account. You're on Wikipedia, so we could do.
Should we just say me and you are brothers? Someone update mine and say Ste Howson's my brother, and we just don't know how it happened like this, but it did.
Well, it's like the Bible story. Just have to have a bit of faith.
I'm not going. What's up with you today?
What?
Why all of these?
Come on, man, that story sucks. I'm pregnant. We've never had sex. It was God.
You know what? I'm uncomfortable. I'm going to change it. And I can't. We've done football. Nicolas Cage. That just snaps you out of whatever you was thinking about.
There's a lot of people thought a lot of stuff when we last spoke about Nicolas Cage.
There was a lot of people in the comment section were big fans of him.
What have you been watching lately? Anything new?
All the Gentlemen. Just started it.
Janine watched it. I saw like one episode.
Do you like
it? Looked real good. It's a bit quick though,
Dead good.
It's over like that.
Dead good. I'm only on the second episode, but it is really good.
Vinnie Jones is good in it, isn't he?
Yeah, because he's toned down the Vinnie Jones-ness.
He's not the Vinnie Jones actor like in fucking Gone in 60 Seconds
Yeah,
and
he's
stuff.
toned it down so it's just enough.
It's quite believable, yeah. Guy Ritchie's a badass director, you know.
Well, he's just got the secret recipe, hasn't he, to just make everything is good, and he's done it again. He's just done it again another time. And how many times he could keep doing one a year, and we'd watch it and go, good, worth watching again.
If you go and watch Snatch or Lock, Stock, they're timeless.
Timeless.
Yeah, they're so good.
He's way better than Ram Chamalam. That fella.
I just wish they'd do a Mancunian one. Why is it ought to be all the fucking comedies
No
all the time?
way, man. I wouldn't even watch that. Well, for starters,
Big Barry from Crumpsall. You mad?
Where are you gonna?
Sells used DVD players.
Where are you gonna film it? I'm not having a Manchester version.
Moston.
No,
Do you think London's got more like believable sort of gangland culture?
Yeah, no, well, listen.
Because
for starters, let me just put this out there. All the Manchester gangsters don't come. You are, yeah, you're serious. You're serious guys. I just don't really want to watch it on TV. I believe you that you are, but where
we got Moss Side, we got Cheetah Mill, we got Salford. You got Cranks from Runcorn or something, haven't you? You got the Liverpool rivalry.
In the Gentleman, they've got like a whole Scouse firm early on.
He did that in Lockstock as well, didn't he?
Yeah, so you've got the...
Gary!
There's a chicken. He shouts chicken a lot in the first episode. A lot. You got to watch it. It's good. Did you say you started it, sorry? Or you haven't started
Janine watched it and I came in whilst she was a couple of episodes deep, but I liked what I saw. What?
Wasn't it the chicken bit you watched?
Chicken! He's dancing like a chicken.
What was he called? A bishop or something? Like he's no, you're not on that episode yet. It's good. It is good.
All right, okay, fair enough.
What was I going to say? Stephen Graham. He's a fucking serious actor.
Oh, Danny Graham played for Swansea up front.
Yes, not.
Is he related?
Different guy. No, the Scouts.
I basically know James Bay, because shit gets blown up. Guy Ritchie, Shamalamalam.
No, actor, not director.
Oh, Stephen Graham. Who is he then?
He's in
have a look
Boardwalk
at him.
Empire. He's in...
Didn't watch that. That looks so boring. That's some of them my old man.
He's in Snatch alongside Jason Statham.
All right, well, I don't know his name. Top actor, him. He's good, him. I didn't know that was his name.
This is England people probably know him from the most, I would imagine.
Yeah, I like him.
He could make me believe anything.
Time, Snatch,
Have you seen this? I don't know what
Good.
film it's out of, but there's a film where he's like a relapsing alcoholic and it shows him going into a bar, sitting there for ages, like proper an hour and about having a pint, and then getting off his melon. And loads of people who've been like alcoholics, recovering alcoholics, and watched that scene and gone, fucking hell, is he actually
he does well on it.
He's so gritty believable, isn't he?
Yeah, good actor. Well, that's why I don't understand last week. I mean, I love the people that watch it, but why you're all defending Nicolas Cage, I got no idea. No idea when there's so many good actors around. Here he is. It's too late. We needed you to Google something, but we've found it out anyway. If you wanted to know, there's a thing for the Amish population that when they turn 16, they're allowed to do whatever they want. Oh, you heard about it? You knows about it? Rasputin.
Rumspringer.
Jerry Springer.
They get 2 years. That's a Galaxy Weekender and a half. That is, oh my God.
2 years.
That might be the point.
Well,
I want you to get off your melon.
I think that's what they were saying about the alcohol with the kids. He's like, don't make it taboo.
Yeah.
Let them. But I just didn't know it was a thing for parents.
Well, if they're sending little Timmy to secondary school with
all right, but
Smirnoff
like,
Ice.
it's like I've got a 9-year-old daughter. At no point am I going to get myself down to like Crumpsall and speak to Barry, get a little bit of coke and go have a sniff of that, just so you don't do coke when you're older. It doesn't make sense to me. You wouldn't do it, would you?
What does that smell like?
Oh, I don't understand. Like, and also, who the fuck headache last week? Because I didn't like it. Ste does brutal review of Ash's book. I had no say in that bollocks. You did it yourself, knobhead.
No, it wasn't me. That was Tom.
That wasn't what the episode was
the
about.
Tinder swindler.
It was. He cut that out himself about himself, innit he?
He's got fuck. Get that. Out. Have you ever known anyone like that? Let's put the heat on Tom a little bit.
No, I don't want to.
This doesn't make the cutting room floor.
No, I'm not putting the heat. I'm not doing that either. You can't just bait someone out that's not in the room.
People don't know.
You reckon he's already set his location?
See, these are the questions we've got to ask. All right, I'll throw you a hypothetical then. What's to say if we had a mate who was like addicted to Tinder?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You're baiting out people that are not here.
Well, if this made the cut, Tom didn't edit it. Nice one, Archie. What are you doing here now?
Why
you made
kicking
notes?
No, I'm on the comment section
right,
from
fair
last
play.
week. Someone's kicking off about you, like that you have a conspiracy rant about Matt Letizia and Alex Jones and call them bells.
What's the point?
Like what? Well, I don't want to read the whole thing out, but it says like, why are you okay with me? Basically, I think. Can I just answer it? Because I don't go full blown Matt Letizia. Is that the answer? But basically saying, why don't you shut me down on it? But you calling Alex Jones and Matt Letizia bells about them?
Because Ash doesn't have a fucking show where he goes purple in the face, screaming that this is happening. I think Ash is like an innocent idiot, where he watches this shit and brings it up and goes, "Have you seen this? What do you think of that?" Whereas they're screaming, "This is happening."
Steve is quite broad culturally, someone said.
I'm cultural as fuck.
We all know that aliens killed JFK, someone said. It's been a well-known fact for decades now. Let me start with that. It's not been a well-known fact, has it? It's not at all. How slow do you have to be to not know this already? No one knows that.
Yeah. What are you on? I'm not 100% sure J. Harvey Oswald on his own did it either, but pretty
you
sure.
Don't know.
And why did aliens use bullets?
Steve's only here for lads who think Stella is a posh drink.
I don't like Stella.
I knew you'd have a comment for
Definitely
that.
don't fucking think lads who think Stella's a posh drink. Are you mad? Are you mad? He drinks Carlin.
Oh, we was talking about this. Someone, I'd see now they've said it, so it must be true. The word lunatic comes from people acting crazy in a full moon.
Yeah, I knew that.
But we spoke about the full moon, and I asked you, does it send people crazy? And you said, no, I don't think so.
Right. Just because there's a name for something don't mean it's real.
Well, there's a link there that you should have then divulged at the time. So,
I don't know, who knows? Because ultimately, shit like that, this is all artificial. You got to think, like, we lived in the fucking woods and in caves and shit for hundreds of thousands of years. We probably are way more affected by seasons, nature, monthly cycles than we think.
some sort of military talk going on here, isn't it? This one here.
All right.
Through the Irish defence. I met General Butt naked when I was in Liberia.
Right.
Who's that?
Oh, am I going to send you on a rabbit hole?
I met General Butt naked when I was in Liberia with the Irish Defence Forces. Now there's a proper mad bastard.
I think he used to eat the hearts or livers of people that he'd killed on the enemy side. He's called General Butt naked because...
That's the first question that comes to mind.
He fought naked. I actually don't think he was fully naked. I think he actually wore, like, a life vest. Not a bulletproof vest.
Is he from Liberia?
Yes.
Okay.
I think he wore a, look at me, life vest, like on the Titanic, but a red one.
Okay.
And used to cut about the gaff, cock and balls out, AK over the shoulder. Brr.
That is wild. That is like... Oh, that could sound... No, I'm not saying that. It sounds like a film that we know. But... So he's met General Butt... Doesn't matter. He's met General Butt naked. Why has he met
I guess
him?
there must have been a UN mission with the Irish Defence Force, maybe. Something like that, perhaps.
So this is mad now because... Because obviously CIA are watching me. But now they're going to see that I've Googled a General Butt naked after the show. Which is weird, isn't it?
You could end up on a whole different part of the internet there, couldn't you?
Jesus. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for.
Oh, shit.
I wonder about the Liberian fella.
He's still alive.
He don't die him. People like him. Don't worry about that.
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought he was dead.
What's his actual name? General Butt Naked.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, tell you what a photo that is, by the way.
Hang on. Is this him?
Yeah.
This is the fella. He's got a machete in one hand, some sort of clothing over his head and a towel around him, cock and balls out, machete in it, and he's facing like an army. So he really is that guy.
Oh, he's that guy, I think, yeah.
He is that guy.
How's he still alive? If you're giving it big licks like that,
want to
You've
show
surely
there's
entered
that
into...
version of the picture as well.
The what?
There's that version of the picture. Without the emoji.
Well, here's him. Like, this looks pretty...
Is that the same fella? Is that General But Naked? Let me see.
He's called Hassan Bility. Oh, no, I don't know Hassan Bility.
Is that someone doing an interview that's got no idea who he is?
Maybe, I don't know. He's not naked at the minute. He's got pants on there, so...
Is this a real thing, or is there one picture been taken of a geezer?
No, he was kind of known as that. So the civil war that was going on in Liberia was a fucking absolute madness. And I'm pretty sure there was a lot of like fucking hand chopping off going on as well. Rough that.
Oh, someone had a good one when we said what pet would we get? An otter. That would be a good pet.
They got cool hands, haven't they?
Would be like, that would be...
Do you know what he did? Speaking of otters, do you know what he did yesterday? And
the one who just went out the room?
No, him. The one.
Which one?
That one there.
Okay. Arms. Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear, yeah. What did he do yesterday?
I reckon he some sort of bicep curls at some point after breakfast.
Have you ever heard of the Otley Run? How long is it? Ain't that long, actually, is it?
Don't ask me that.
All right.
17 pubs.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's wild.
What is the distance of the Otley Run?
That's a good one, man.
17 pubs.
17 pubs. Is it you got to have at least a half in each?
Well, I told everyone to a pint. Not a joke.
Wow.
Right.
Where is this? Like, what city was it?
Otley's like just north of Leeds. It's a little gaff. It's like a one sort of high street kind of gaff. So
you had a point in 17?
I don't think you finished it, did you?
I had to drag people.
You what?
I had to drag people.
You had to drag
them.
So the Otley Run, the rules of the Otley Run is it's either a half or a pint in every pub, and it's in fancy dress. Does it always start at the same place?
Yeah.
How wounded are you if you're pub 15 on that? Because everyone goes in pub 1, they're making a fortune, and everyone's in a great mood.
And well behaved.
Yeah, and by pub 15, you're dealing with the sick, the throwing, like just.
Do you not think it's worth? I mean,
shit.
we've spoken loads about.
Only 25% of them make it to your pub. You're like, I'm fucking going. I'm opening a chippy.
But listen, we've spoken loads about doing stuff. Can we not go and do a bit of commentary on the Otley Run?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, let's get in a mix.
Well, I wouldn't if you wanted.
That's a video,
but I mean,
that is a video. That is an Ed's gone because our Ed's.
Is it a race or are we going to the go together?
No.
We should make it a race.
More of a marathon. Yeah.
Ultra run. There
was a guy that did a glass of wine every mile on a marathon last week.
Was there?
Yeah, I reckon it'd be
Was
fine
it
by
Sir
the
Jim
end of it.
Ratcliffe?
No.
Just to get over the situation he's in. He ran it though, didn't he? He's about 116.
Did well, yeah. Do you want to do the Otley Run?
No.
Shitbag.
I wouldn't mind actually just watching it though.
Why not do it?
Because I'd like to see how it just crumbles around everyone from a safe, sober place. Do you know what I mean?
Shitbag.
I'm just saying what you asked me. I'll tell you what I prefer.
And is there any more famous ones like that? Because obviously Otley Run's pretty famous for people in the north, isn't it? I don't know, like, does every little town have their own version of that?
There's that cheese rolling and all that weird shit.
That's not the same. No, that's not the same.
Not sure about.
Cheese rolling is not the same.
Oh,
Looks, I mean,
Because what did they do? Was cheese rolling?
Have you not seen it?
No.
They get like a big cylinder of cheese, like a hockey puck, but like that big, like a cushion size. They fucking dosh it down an hill, and it's an hill, by the way. And then, about 30 silly cunts just run down the hill. And if you get to the bottom first, with both your legs still intact, because a lot of people don't, you win the cheese.
Huh?
I know cheese is dear nowadays, so it's probably about $1,000 worth of cheese.
Hang on a minute.
But
Hang on. What's it called?
cheese rolling.
Because I don't think this is.
Is it Gloucester?
Obviously, it's Gloucester, isn't it?
Yeah. Gloucester cheese rolling.
Cheese rolling. In
Oh,
Gloucester.
it's an extreme sport because people are breaking
The fuck are these lot doing, man?
left, right, and centre.
I'm such a millennial, which I'm not, but I just have to go to shorts now, so I can't be fucked up. What are they doing? Knobheads. Honestly, if you've ever done the cheese run, you're a dick. Look at the state of these. Well, where are they? Oh, fuck, no.
No, he's on all sorts now.
But honestly, just look at the state of these knobs.
Yeah, that's well hard.
Look at them. All of them.
Yeah.
Every single one goes tits up. Look.
About six steps in, people are immediately taking off.
But the cheese isn't big enough.
No, actually, it's about...
Look at him. Look, that's injuries.
All
What
day, Ash.
What they're doing? Why don't they do something good like I don't know, Robot Wars or like that, where they do the thing on Dave, where they make a little cart and they go down the track. You watch that one?
That one's nuts.
Have you watched that one?
I don't think... no, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, you have. What's it called?
Is it Pillbox?
Soapbox.
Soapbox, there you go. Soapbox.
I've heard of it. Oh, nuts.
That's good. That's a top. Do something good, man. Stop running down the hills after the cheese in Gloucester. That just proves how like fucking bored they are.
What's that cheese? It's a big cheese, so 40 quid worth of cheese probably, right? Is it worth the broken femur? Because what is the worst you're coming out with that is a badly sprained ankle. The worst. The best. At worst, we could be talking a double femur.
What you haven't explained as well is the hill that they're going down is all bumpy and there's drops in it and they're all over the gap. There's puddles and they just look like they're fucked. That's a shit sport. Right up there with that Microsoft spreadsheet sport. I think we quite liked the vaping thing, didn't we?
Pretty cool.
That was all right. Shit sports though, that is running downhill, chasing cheese, getting injured. Bollocks. Have you watched on Netflix, it's pretty odd now, but have you watched that one in Italy where they just have a tear up? But
Calcio Storico?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have had a go at that.
Would be fun, wouldn't it? I have to admit, I think I'd have a go at that.
So you have all the big boys that sort of just line up a bit like a rugby league forward kind of thing,
They're just
and
ready to go.
they just sort of try and box each other up. Then you have a couple of little whippy fellas.
A couple of a few goalies at the back, I think, as well.
Yeah, so the net is like it's like a slit, almost like a big fucking letterbox. And it's the length of the end zone.
Imagine you just tuned in at that part there. You don't know what he's talking about at all.
It's like the whole end zone.
Yeah.
You can throw it in, can't you?
Yeah.
It's not like a goal anymore. And it's 4 counties of Florence, if I think it's correct. But they won't let anyone not Florentine. Was that what people from Florence called? They won't let anyone not from Florence.
Floridian.
Have a go like, yeah.
That's a bit nuts, that one.
I would have done it though.
That would be a good...
I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
be a
usually
good
get
sport,
like mad bastards that play American football in like fucking Gatley. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Calcio Storico Stockport team or something. You know what I mean?
It'd be in Stockport, definitely. That'd be up the street of people from Stockport, that.
Yeah.
Not saying they're all dead hard, but it's just that type of thing they'd go, like, I'd have a bit
It's
of
a
that.
bit niche
Definitely.
and a bit weird. Yeah. And if you've got any training going, I'll come down.
I'd
have a go at that.
The fact you referenced that you've noticed it where you'll just drive round past the park field and there's an American football training session on. Like, and I'm like, who do you play against? I don't get it. You're a grassroots
NFL team.
NFL team. You're bizarre.
In fucking Manchester.
Yeah,
and they call them, I know that they played at Bellevue Stadium, where I know you've played recently.
Everything's there, apparently, isn't it? Yeah. Netball, football, motocross.
Yeah.
What don't they do there?
Cheese roll.
NFL,
cheese roll. Dead flat. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's called Manchester Nighthawks or something like that. NFL team.
Against who? There's no others.
It's a hell of a commute.
That's not. That's bizarre when you see that. They have the pads on and everything, and I'm just like, you might just wind it in. I mean, basketball, fair enough. We have a league here.
I can see like people doing that in a driveway. It makes
and we
sense.
have a league. We have a league. There's like the British Basketball League. Like we have a league, but we don't have a. Well, as far as I know, sorry, we might do, but
I remember it in the 90s. So Manchester Giants in the 90s, they used to play at the Velodrome, and it got rocking, and it got full.
We've got to go to a game, I think. That's an easy tick off the box.
Well, it is, yeah, because my mate Ben, you met my mate Ben, I think, haven't you? The dude, another podcast with. He's working with a geezer that's at the Giants, literally like their best player. So he's doing just like financials and stuff for him.
Okay.
So we could box that off easy. Don't they play they did play at Right Robbie. I think I've been to a game at Right Robbie with them. But they play at Bellevue now.
Bellevue, yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with that. But yeah, there's a league. Like, I'm sure there is a league, right? Because that Manchester Nighthawks aren't just having practice, are they? Like, so I'm sure they play against someone, but
They don't. It's weird. That goes in the weird category for me. And I love NFL. Love it. But no, and I'd love to play it. So the point is, I would love to have been in the NFL or had a chance or whatever. I'm not. I'm 100% not going to the Jim Everson Park on a Thursday evening and kitting up to do that.
Do you not think it's mad that British-born players have made it in the NFL? Do you not like it? Surely the amount of American
Louis
kids.
Rees-Sammer's just gone out. Have you seen that? And been signed for the Kansas City Chiefs. Do you know who he is?
The Welsh Tribune player.
Yeah. So we'll see how he gets on. Which is a little bit different. Everybody was like, oh my God. And his timing was a little bit like questionable. Because we did it just before. I can't remember what it was, whatever it was the other day. But he's gone, put himself in the combine and got selected.
Smashed it.
Next thing you know, his teammates with Taylor Swift, Kelsey and Paddy Mahomes. So, but he obviously had... Have you ever seen him play rugby?
Yeah, he's rapid,
He was rapid and he was a little bit like... I don't know what they'd call it, but it doesn't mind a trick play. Do you know what I mean? Like something out you're just watching going, right, okay, tackle. And then he pops up out of nowhere, boom.
Just sidesteps the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Eating
Intercepted
grass.
a mad one on his off skis.
Yeah, but I find it... He obviously was an elite rugby player, playing literally international level rugby. But if you was just a dude who went fucking right rugby high school...
None of them have made it. Not
was
one
a bit
of
on
them.
the big
None
side.
Of them, none of them have made it. Oh, big fat bastard then.
I don't think so. Jacked. Ronnie, you watch it, don't you? Isn't there about 4 or 5?
Yeah, there's some...
Mancunians as well.
But they would have like done some. They don't just fat cunts and then go, oh, I'm going to just go and be a
British
offensive
lads in
lineman.
the NFL.
There's a couple.
Is there?
Not that many.
But what I'm saying is...
But even one blows my napper because how did you get good? How is your sport so basic that someone can sit here playing Pro Evo all fucking through their childhood
they didn't do
and
that.
then dip over and go and fucking...
And it's not basic. Here we go again. So what you've done is, you've done your usual... You've just added off all the other fan bases. The only one thing that you haven't done is slagged off America, and you're about to enter it now. So go for it. Their fucking main sport, their pride and joy, and you've just called it basic.
Yeah, and you're not world champion, so pipe down.
I'm with you on that one. I've got to be with you on that one. I don't care. Last time we said
and that
that
argument, we're the best, but no one else can beat us. Shut up. It's not a world competition. It's a National Football League. If you called it the World Football League, I'm going to be mad, but I'll give it you on a technicality.
it is typical American, but they are a really good country that I like to visit. So I'm going to continue.
I am actually excited for the World Cup being there because I don't know how we're going to cope with that. 2026, Canada, Mexico, America, like the whole fucking side of the planet is going to be playing football there.
It's nuts, isn't it?
Where are you going to base yourself?
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if the world's going to be here by then anyway. Where we're going. Fuck it. It all depends on how Elon Musk feels when he wakes up, as we've already covered. Said, oh, fuck it today. I'm having a fucking bad day. You know what? Fuck these cunts. What else has been topical this week?
Oh, let's talk about the charity game.
No, we're doing charity game on the 18th of May at
FC United.
FC United.
Broadhurst Park. We got a great team.
I'm playing. So that's should be enough for them to sell it out. Me and H linking up.
Not the fella from Steps.
Did they have an H in that? A couple of other fellas. So, meet him on the day.
Robert
Are you
Morrison.
the manager?
Yep.
Oh, Ronnie, I'm going to see what he's actually got as manager.
Right, Ash, for
I'm going
starters.
to see what he's actually got as manager.
Ash, listen, it is a charity game.
Right, nah, don't do a disclaimer already.
No.
Don't
it
do a
is
disclaimer.
There's no disclaimer.
I want what time we're getting in? Time in early. I want like 40 minutes of how we're going to play. I need
You're
to
not
start.
getting that.
I need to know.
You're not getting that. Because what bellend would do that for a charity game?
I just want to know. I know I got someone right off the top of my head that would do that, but whatever. I could tell you a name right now.
If this was a competitive game, yeah,
I want to know.
would.
How are we setting up? What formation are we?
Always 4-3-3. Always.
4-3-3. Is it a 1 and a 2 in midfield, or 2 and a 1?
I'll see what the legs like on the day.
I reckon. I just put it out there. I can be the holding one. I can get across both sides. Not a problem.
You reckon?
I will cover both centre halves.
Are we telling them you just got on board for us because you pied me?
They don't have to say yet because we don't know if it's confirmed.
Okay.
But don't put me in there.
So we got our friend behind you, do you reckon?
Hopefully.
Yeah. We'll put him behind
That's
you.
a big name.
Harry Pinero, where's he play?
I don't know. He keeps telling me that he's referenced York and Cole. He said he's in the gym one time. He's in the gym to get onto your through ball. So he obviously thinks he's offensive.
He's ahead.
He's offensive minded.
Take a fucking seat. Right, yeah, he's not playing. Right, who else?
That's how Ronnie feels.
We got H. Where do you reckon he plays?
Oh, he's like right back.
Yeah,
or
he's
left
got
back.
crackhead energy, hasn't he?
Back.
Like, yeah, right back.
No, I didn't mean that.
Gobby. Every right back's Gobby.
That is
a
not
universal thing.
Do you know who he is?
H
He's
Gobby.
Gilchrist from Chelsea.
Yeah, right back. Bosh. There we go. So he's going right back. Your left backs usually are a bit more cultured. Who have we got as a left back?
I don't know. I don't know the team. I don't know who I'm playing
I don't
with.
really know the team either. There's some talk Akinfenwa was in the mix, but I'm not sure.
Angry Ginger's playing.
There's your right back.
I don't know.
He's a right back.
What does he do?
He's
Is
angry,
he a
innit?
YouTuber?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. Dead angry.
Like us? We're YouTubers.
No, really angry.
Does he get mad?
Yeah.
What? Like, so he's going to get mad on
I
the
think
day?
he like plays FIFA, one of them.
Well, he better be fucking spot on the day, else I'll be getting fucking mad with him. Is he on my team?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to fucking do him. I would have done him.
We've got... See, I want to get the midfield right. Your midfield's your engine room. You get your midfield right, you sound.
I've already told you.
Yeah, you said you don't want to get exposed for your pace, so we'll put you in the middle.
If you want a progressor to progress the ball through different parts of the field, I'm the man.
More of a carrot and a Kante, would you say?
Yeah. And also, what?
No, I'm going to go with 2 6s because we've got our 10, haven't we? And he's fucking good. Let's be honest. He will be. If he's not the best player on the day, I think everyone will be disappointed.
He should be. But
Ravel Morrison.
also, if my six partners near pissing me off, I'm going to fuck him off. So he's going to have to get hard at the pitch.
So yeah, who do I put alongside?
But you
him
know
at
these
6?
charity games and that, how strict is the refereeing? Because my fear is that the old me is going to come out, the PTSD, I'm going to just fucking do someone.
Well, it's FC United, so they're good level of non-league players, and they're legends, and they only formed 19 years ago as a club, so their legends aren't old. We're not talking 60-year-olds, you're talking 40-year-olds. You're talking players that can probably still play.
Want to have it or what?
There's some good players in there, yeah. Big time. No one is finished, put it that way.
I tell you what, I'm going to make a statement and say, if I'm starting to get exposed, I'll just start taking people out. If my legs don't work like they used to.
We're taking a booking. Or a red.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all for me.
So, yeah, you and Ravel Morrison in midfield. I just need to go at 6 or an 8 alongside you. It depends who we got, doesn't it?
Legs. We want maybe a box to box.
Box to box. Right, so we need
I'm not doing no pressing at all. I'll screen, but I'm not stepping out into there. Not at all. But I'll spray.
So we need legs. We're going to need legs.
Do a bit more recruitment.
I don't know who we got. I think Akinfenwa. I heard Akinfenwa up front.
Why don't you get United to do the recruitment? The United that have been recruiting for the last 10 years.
Because we'll pay a fortune and have no fucker turn up. Fidget spinner on the wing.
What day is that? 18th of May?
18th of May.
If you're in
Free
Manchester,
bells.
get yourself
Come
out.
watch it
Stop being a
because
boring
it will
twat.
be fucking fun.
Stop being a boring twat.
Last one
Hopefully
was
the weather's
good. Went to Penners.
Actually or not?
Yeah, he went to Penners. I think we were 3-0 down with 10 to go.
If we win it, I'm cupping my ears on them.
3-0 down, pulled it back, lost on pens. It was literally, we were Coventry City to FC United.
Why let he play?
I could bring some Paddock players to play. I might bring a goalkeeper.
I'm trying to play with him though.
He's done his knee.
Shout at him a lot.
He's finished him, I think.
He's finished. Wow.
Well, it'd be pre-season. We'll see how he
It's
is.
always nice when your manager gives you that.
Just a bit of a vote of confidence. Did you see the video I sent you yesterday of Joe Biden reading that story where it's got a pot?
I ain't clicked on it.
Click on it now because it's fucking gold. He obviously reads the auto cue, but it's got a pause in there.
Does he say pause? Did you put it in our group?
Yeah.
I've got Jesus Christ.
I told you his egg's bigger than ours.
You didn't put it in?
It's in there, it's gone not. Yeah, Wayne Rooney's napper's big, isn't it? We get him on. Honestly, that sends our show mainstream, I think. Here's Wayne Rooney. What does Wayne Rooney think of sparkling water? I bet he's got some serious opinions.
4 more years. Pause. 4 more years.
No way. No way.
Imagine what we can do next. 4 more years. Pause.
He's fucked him.
Leader of the free world.
Imagine what we can do next. And he's even squinting like that, and he goes, 4 more years. Pause. I'd love it if he was pausing, but he's got it all wrong. But no, he can't, can he? I would rather, excuse me. I'd rather that all day. Let's go there. If we're going to go out, let's go out with a bang. Donald. Well, pause. I think. That sounded wild. Yo. End the show, man. Should end it about 40 minutes ago, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, put some comments in for what you want to see us discuss next week. And what other thing belongs in sparkling water category? If we was going to do our room 101, sparkling water.
Let's have that. Let's hear from them what they think goes in the room 101.
What would completely change your opinion on a person when you find that out about them? And you go, oh.
We're going to go now, but peanut butter's another one. Bye.